Okay, so just wanted to verify this. So when I went to the University of Kentucky, I was told to go there by Barbara Bush. Okay, she called me up and told me to go and meet with the head coach, which was John Calipari. We went and meet at a bar, actually down the road. Okay, when I was staying in Richmond. So I didn't need or want anything at this part, but I was told to go and meet with Calipari down at the bar, which also they had these people under a Freemason contract at the bar. Come to find out, went and met there. It was her idea, to go there and play sports and basketball. So evidently it sounded like a good idea at the time, since I had, half my transcript was almost finished with college. And, but it was just something else for them to screw up. And for them to muckrake. And eventually I ended up thinking ended up going after the coach because of something that he did, which I don't know. But I can only think that they try to put people together. So, I wasn't even going to mention his name, and maybe had agreed to do something like that. But now they had started to gaslight me with this is the Bush family, all the Bush family, which was Jeb, Laura Bush, George Bush Jr., George Bush, which is still alive, faked his death, and Barbara Bush, which they said had been brought back and cloned, which is kind of pretty far out for some people to think it like that. But they're still alive, still gaslighting people, still running things, and faked his death, closed coffin casket. So this is just a little bit of evidence there. I was there from 03, 04, played basketball, baseball, wrestled, track. I jumped high jump and track, and then entered a gymnastics contest. You know what I'm saying? So they have called all these coaches, here within the last year, told them all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they stay quiet about them deleting my record of even going there. So who would even lie about wanting to go to University of Kentucky? It's an okay school, but if you were going to lie about going to a school, why not lie about going to Harvard? Why not lie about going to Yale? Why not lie about going to something a prestigious school, right? No one wants to lie about going to UK. If you got just a little bit of money, if you even went to school in the least bit, you might anybody could get in there. Okay, I mean, if you got a high school diploma and you take out a loan, you could go there. Okay, no one's gonna lie about going to the University of Kentucky. So, but having all that, told them, and that's kind of what the Freemasons do, is they offer you the world and make it all sound like it's a big dream and stuff like this, and they actually want you to enter into this Fosterian deal, saying where you exchange your soul to go to hell. Okay, sounds far out, but that's what it is, And then they actually got one of my ex-teammates, which I'm calling straight fucking out. If he wanted to fight me in any way, shape, or form, Mike McElroy, fucking call me. You can call me. You can use your password and meet me right outside. They can have you here in 1 second. Don't act like they can't. Don't act like you ain't get called out. Okay, you already forfeited, lost the fight. Okay, but look, so nobody's gonna lie about going to University of Kentucky. Okay, no one's gonna lie about playing basketball. Look, they're a pretty good basketball team, but to go to the excerpts of lying is gonna be a far stretch, whenever actually the conspiracy is actually true. So they actually went back and later on said that, oh, I didn't go along with the Freemasons and all this shit, when I did exactly what they said. And it's dirty, dirty, dirty stuff, okay, that they want you to do. They want you to commit these sins, you know, actually why I was there. So we have to do another little video about this one. But you can see here, University of Kentucky Transcript Ordering Center. So they told me that Jeb Bush, underneath his daddy's orders, came in and with the Secret Service and his Freemason password, which goes way further than you could even imagine, all over the whole world and farther, that you can see here. So Jeb Bush was the one that they said came in and deleted all this. Okay, so you see here my information. Michael Minot. You see my date of birth here, Enrique Minot. You know, his daddy faked his death. He still gaslighting people here. So you see my social security number, 587-397-594. You know, so went there to go play basketball for Calipari, which is probably one of the only coaches I've probably ever really had respect for. But you can see here, enrolled there. No, I was there from 03 to 04. It says the school was unable to find your record. So this is Jeb Bush, and you know what happens when he doesn't get his way. Okay, Jeb Bush doesn't get his way. You know, he'll go back and delete your records. It could be, you know, anything else. George Bush, you know, he's having a little, he's having a bad day. You know, this is the kind of stuff he does for fun. Okay. George Bush he's having a bad day, you know, a real bad day. He might declare wars and shit on people. You know, having a bad day, he might just delete your transcript. Okay, so look, the school was unable to find your record. Okay, this is Jeb Bush's handiwork and the Secret Service's handiwork. You know, much less the gaslighting. This is all because of Mike McElroy, though, because of his little snitching. He thinks he doesn't, you know, get in trouble for snitching, but he was number 39, later number 54 for Stephen F. Austin. So, and also supposed to be one of my fraternity brothers, if you could believe that or not. Some fucking brother he ended up being. Do you want to edit the personal information above? So I see what happens when we say no. Continue. Unable to find the record. Okay, so y'all guys seeing it here. So later on we're gonna end up just coming out with more and more information, to where like the amount of evidence just becomes unbearable. But also some stuff that you're gonna have to realize that nobody would lie about. Nobody's gonna lie about going to the University of Kentucky. Okay, if anyone had a high school diploma and can write their name on a loan, you could go to UK. No biggie. Okay, so nobody's gonna lie about that. No one's gonna lie about this and that. But you see what happens when Jeb Bush and the Freemasons don't get their way. So you may not be aware that, you know, it's Jeb Bush's world, George Bush Jr.'s world. They wrote themselves into leadership, you know, political leadership, just like their dad just wrote their own ticket. Okay, but that, you know, the catch is that they had to do a lot of work for that. It's bad stuff. But they don't get their way, you see what happens. So they put it on here, unable to find your personal information, you know, saying they can go back and fail safe it. And so I guess this is gonna have to we're gonna have to sue Jeb Bush, you know, and just document the times that he was there, and then when he came there with the Secret Service. Okay, which is was underneath his brother's presidency, you know, just to be an asshole. Okay, just to be an asshole. There's no other reason for it. And, you know, severe psychopath. So, you know, psychological psychopath, you know, so he wants to go back behind people's back and, you know, play all these games, you know. But, you know, that's just here. So, you know, just documenting that as we speak. So, you know, later on we'll be doing some more videos on the conspiracy of, you know, Jeb Bush, meaning the leader, being running all of the America right now, as far as the men and the Freemasons go, and some of the lies he just told us. You know what I'm saying? He says, "Oh, you can join the Freemasons if you go along with it. It'll be all. You know, he'll make everything so great for you." And then lie behind your back. And you know, I'm sure I can't be the only person that he's ever done that to. You know what I'm saying? He's got to probably have a shit list of thousands upon thousands of other people that he just lies to. That, you know, if you join the Freemasons, that you can have something, and you end up doing all this dirty work. They get you on video camera, a la you know, some of these movies. You know what I'm saying? But you know, after doing these horrible things for him, and then they might be able to use it against you. They might be able to do all these other things against you, but deleting your transcript, you know what I'm saying? So this is all my university work, you know what I'm saying? I could tell you one thing about him. He went to international university in Mexico. He has a bachelor degree. You know, want somebody to delete that shit. What if somebody went behind his back and deleted his transcript? Okay? Yeah, I bet you he'd be pissed. He's going to be pissed that this is even coming out, but it's going straight up. So you can see there, UK, anyone who has a high school diploma and can fill out a loan paper could go to University of Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? If you work hard enough at basketball, you know, anything. But if Barbara Bush says that you can go there and play basketball, then it's almost for sure. So that's how this whole deal ended up coming apart, and him just being jealous of his own mother. It's the only thing I can tell you. Some real psychological issues between them and their whole family. So, you know, didn't want this to come out with my coach's name and all that on there, but Mike McElroy, you know, #1 gaslighter for Stephen F. Austin, you know, Mr. Bull, you know, horrible person, but ends up, you know, call the guy out. You want to fight one-on-one? We could go fight one-on-one anytime. You don't have to go through this aspect, but that's who works for Jeb Bush, you know, and ended up having to be raped by this motherfucker. All right, Mike McElroy, Mac. When it was known for at SFA. Okay, so that's kind of like just one of the minor things that he had to do. So they put you under this MK Ultra little hex these vampires will throw, and then, you know, ended up having to be raped by this ugly black fucker. All right, so you know, this just documenting this once again. You know, I'll come back here with some more videos here later.